Welcome to Professor Cloud. Today we are going to introduce you to ChatGPT, an advanced artificial intelligence language model created by OpenAI. ChatGPT has been trained on a diverse range of text sources and has the ability to answer questions, complete sentences, generate text, and much more. Some of its impressive features include natural language understanding and generation capabilities, ability to answer questions based on context, ability to generate creative and unique text, extreme fast response time, and so on. And this is not what I am saying, it's the chat GPT who is introducing himself. Isn't it cool? So today's video is going to be around AI and its uses, how AI will ease our life. And with that, I was searching for how this will help for DevOps engineers. And while researching for the same, I came to a tool, or I would say a CLI, which uses OpenAI to automate DevOps engineers' work. Yes, you are right. And the tool is Artificial Intelligence Infrastructure as Code Generator, which is written in Go and provided by Firefly. AIAC is a command line tool to generate IAC infrastructure as code templates, configurations, utilities, queries, and more. And guess what? It uses OpenAI APIs. The CLI generates templates for different scenarios like get Terraform for AWS EC2 or get a Docker file for Node.js application and a lot more. We are going to go through the AIAC to automate few of day-to-day DevOps tasks. So let's get started. So today we are going to perform some day-to-day activities of DevOps engineer. We are trying to use artificial intelligence to achieve the same. Okay, so let's start with we wanted to have a Node.js application that we'll get from artificial intelligence. After that, we are going to request for a Docker file, Dockerize that application, then create an EKS cluster. Once the EKS cluster is created, we are going to create Kubernetes manifest files. And with those manifest files, we are going to deploy our application on top of it and try to access it. Okay, so let's just start. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is we need to request AIAC get Node.js application, which is running on port, let's say 3000. Okay, and let's just wait how it behaves. Okay, cool. So we're listening on port 3 console.log. Okay. We'll try to say retry. Okay, I'm not quite happy with this. Okay, so once we do a retry, again connects with the application and tries to get that. So it has a package.json. Okay, well. Okay, so it had this. Okay, and it has a package.json, index.js, hello node.js, console.log. Okay, we'll try to save this. Okay, we'll do app.js as okay, or let's say index.js as the file name. Once done, we'll create a Docker file. So to create a Docker file, AIAC get Docker file for a Node.js application, which is running on port 3000. Okay, giving specific instructions to the CIAC tool gives the same. Like if you see that we specifically mentions to have port 3000, it over here you can see that from node latest package npm install copy dot dash sports. Okay, This looks good. Docker file, okay, and we saved it. Then we say, okay. So now AIAC get Kubernetes manifest file for deploying Node.js application on port 3000. Along with that, also create service and ingress object. Okay, so let's see that it should create a deployment, a service, and an ingress object. Since this is on port 300, oh sorry, 3000, so the service should be exposed on that, and the ingress object should listen to that. Okay, here service port 3000. Okay, fine. We'll little bit tune it later. Ks manifest.yaml. Okay, let's just start now. These are the files that we have generated. So we'll just cut this out. Okay, and create a new file called as package.json. Okay, and over here I just posted index.js is your name. Okay, and in Docker file, let's just start with like it is going to be built from Node.js latest. That is fine with me. Working directory /app, that is also fine. Copying it over here, running npm install, that is also fine. Copy. I don't think I need to copy my index.js into this file. Export 3000 npm start. Okay, cool. This looks good. Just checking node index.js. Okay, this looks good to me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to run our docker. Oh sorry, we'll create a docker image first. So docker build -t profess cloud slash node.js AIAC, and this is we're going to give latest. Let's see. So I guess this is going to, so since so this image is created, so what we are going to do, we try to run it and see whether it works fine or not. Okay, docker run -it interactive mode. We are going to map port 3000 with this, and let's see, and just localhost colon 3000 and see. Oh yeah, so it's working. Okay, so now we have seen that it was working fine, so we are going to push this image, push Professor Cloud latest. Hope so. I've logged in over here. Oops, docker login new cloud. Ooh. Please. Cool. And now we are going to just push it. Okay, once we push this image, we are ready with our Node.js application. We dockerized it, and now the third part comes is like creating an EKS cluster. Okay, so our Docker image is published now, and now we are heading towards creating the EKS cluster. To create the EKS cluster, I have my own repository, so I'll just clone it. Clone. Okay. EKS cluster, and there are a couple of things that I need to change. Okay. Oops, it's not coming from disk. Yeah, AIAC, it is the same file. Okay, so what I am going to do, variables.df, I'm just going to change this cluster name, okay, to AIAC, okay, which means that what we are planning. And okay, so we have already a profile df in it. Okay, first we'll initialize this. We are using this script basically use AWS S3 as the backend. Okay, so the initialization part is done, and I'm not going to wait for Terraform plan and then do it. I'll just directly say tf apply auto approve because I have used this script multiple times to do so. And this script is going to take like 15 config hyphen hyphen name. The name of the cluster is AIAC hyphen QA that we have added, and sorry, region is US East 1. Okay, okay, that is done. So let's say okay, get ns should get the namespaces for us. Okay, yeah, so it's working. Now the second thing that we need to do is deploy nginx ingress. So for that we are going to use this. Okay, and let's just do that. Once applied, it will take around like 1 or 2 minutes to spin up and network load balancer for us. Okay, it's done. Now let's just take a look. First, we'll check for the namespaces whether the nginx ingress namespace is created. So we can see that ingress nginx namespace is created. And the next thing that we need to check is whether the load balancer is created or not. And for that, kubectl get service ingress nginx in the namespace nginx ingress, and we should see that there is an load balancer which got created for us. Okay, okay, now let's just go to our Kubernetes manifest and do some little bit changes which are required. uh, First thing, node version, we don't want this. We have yes, yes, it is Professor Cloud / Node.js AIAC latest. This is the name of the image. Let's find keep it as we don't want to provide args. Okay, so check again deployment. Name of the deployment Node.js application app. Okay, let's just give a smaller name Node.js app which has a one replica. Match labels selector my node, and if we see it has the same my node. Container name my node. We have updated the image and it is running on this. Now if we see for the service, it is going to be the same my node. Let's just change node.js service my node, that is fine. Port 3000 target port, so we wanted to have a port 80. Okay, type cluster IP, not node port. And then for the networking we want, okay, we want v1. Okay, we have to specify ingress class name and that is going to be nginx. Okay, http paths, that is fine. We js will give and path type that we need to specify. implementation specific, if I'm not wrong, backend service, that is fine. Name of the service that we need to give, then we have to remove this. Port, sorry, number is 3000, service colon that we need to give, if I'm not wrong. So name is nginx dot ingress dot kubernetes.io slash rewrite target colon slash. Okay, and I have changed the service name and I forgot to update it over here. Okay, apply hyphen f get as manifest. Okay, we are in the wrong folder, so we'll just go out, apply hyphen f get as manifest, and let's see. Deployment ingress, nothing but getting pod. Let's just add watch to this to see. Okay, now we can see that the application is working fine. We'll close this and then try to use this. Okay, and this is how it works. Cool. So we created Node.js application, then created Docker file, Dockerized it, publish image to Docker registry, and then created EKS cluster and then deployed application to it. Great. So not only to this, we have like I tried to use this command to create few more inputs like AIAC, get GitHub actions for building and pushing Docker image. Okay, it created a GitHub actions file, or if I ask it to create a Jenkins file to perform Maven build and do all those things, it does that, and it is quite interesting to see. Uh, I'm really very interested to use this in my day-to-day activities, and I've started using it, and it helped me a lot for creating some Python scripts or writing secured Docker files or so. And so you guys should also give it a try and let me know your thoughts in the comment. Thank you guys. Please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Professor Cloud. Thank you. Bye bye.